Welcome back. Attorneys with the troubled Serenity Towers head back to court at the end of the month.
As we first told you yesterday, a judge has declared the property a chronic nuisance. City attorneys cited many of the same unsafe conditions the WREG investigators have spent years exposing. Chief Consumer Investigator Zanetta Lowe has a closer look at what happened when another Millennia complex was declared a nuisance and why advocates believe the safety of seniors living there are a risk.
Despite the name on the outside, conditions for seniors living inside this taxpayer-funded high-rise are anything but serene.
You're looking at water dripping from the ceiling into the tub.
With tubes from an oxygen tank tucked behind his ears, Mr. Raymond Rogers described the massive water leak in his 7th floor Serenity Towers unit, one he says he's been dealing with for 3 of the 4 years he's lived there.
I've reported it to the office. They come up, they vacuum it out, they'll drop a tablet or something in here. 2 days later, it's right back.
Rogers was just one of the residents who testified at a trial in Shelby County Environmental Court Tuesday, where the judge ultimately declared Serenity Towers a chronic nuisance.
Where you want me to start?
That was 70-year-old Henry Smith's response when asked about his living conditions.
They don't want to lose this money that they got to fix the building.
He shared similar frustrations with the WREG during an interview last year.
Where is the money going? Because the show ain't coming in here.
The News Channel 3 investigators previously revealed Serenity's owners pulled in nearly $1 million of your money in 2022, yet failed to pay some of its bills, leaving residents without the safe housing it's legally required to provide.
Wanted to get a little bit of clarification on Serenity. Tell me about that.
WREG pressed Millennia.
What you running for?
Tenants demanded answers too. And so did we, from the federal agency taking your money to give to Serenity's owners.
How does HUD let it get to that point with that private owner?
HUD does not pay late. So you're getting your HUD money on time. You need to allocate properly.
Ayanna Jones is an Atlanta attorney who previously worked with the Atlanta Volunteer Lawyers Foundation. They helped families forced to relocate more than 2 years ago from Forest Cove, another Millennia-run property where conditions were so bad, a judge deemed the complex a nuisance and ordered it condemned.
So one of my clients, one of her children fell out of the second-story window, not once, but twice, even though the screen had supposedly been replaced.
Forest Cove was demolished in the spring. At Serenity, the goal is to get the building up to code so residents can stay. Jones said because the enforcement process moves slowly, tenants are often stuck in unsafe conditions until the owners, government, and courts get it right.
You wouldn't put a dog in these places. Elderly people, sick people who are not able to take care of themselves and who therefore have to rely on a strong arm, someone like government agency or a property owner who has money and can put money into these properties.
Millennia is trying to sell Serenity and the majority of its affordable housing, and HUD has officially barred the Ohio-based company from doing any business with the federal government until 2028. A major shift after entering into agreements with Millennia all across the country several years ago to take over properties from another troubled owner.
I think HUD needs to look more at local buyers, local markets, local people who are invested.
We reached out to Millennia about the nuisance order, and we're still waiting to hear back. Meanwhile, HUD says the safety and security of residents at Serenity is its top priority, and it's actively working with the owners to rectify the problems. Investigating for your news leader, Zanetta Lowe, WREG News Channel 3.